Dubai, besides Abu Dhabi, is the most important emirate in the United Arab Emirates, a finance and services hub in a booming region. Since 2009, the German Emirati Joint Council for Industry and Commerce has been established here. It's a vital link between the German export industry and local businesses.
Dubai is a very important market for Germany because Dubai is a so-called regional hub where a lot of German companies serve the surrounding markets in the Arab Peninsula, Africa and Asia.
For German companies, the AHK offers a variety of services to support them in the entry to the markets of the Gulf region. The AHK has very important functions in our region, especially for German companies which want to establish themselves here. Whether you are looking for a suitable business partner, office premises, or you require market research, the AHK will support you in all these matters. The AHK can assist you in obtaining trade licenses and opening a company in one of the Emirati free trade zones. Due to the particularities of the region, competent advice is of great importance.
We start those days with Degussa, Germany. And of course I saw AHK, it's a good to have a relation with Emirati company. And from that stage now, today we have more than 21 companies, which is most of these companies are German, and networking with AHK always succeed.
The Chamber magazine Majlis provides important information about the economic situation of the Gulf countries. Selected publications offer expert advice for the region. Just as important is verbal information, in personal meetings or on the telephone. The multicultural team of the AHK accomplishes this in 11 different languages.
Sì, todo vendido. Va bene, allora le mando un'email. Shukran.
Those interested in opening up an office in the Gulf region can inform themselves about the legal requirements at the AHK. The Chamber further offers mediation in conflicts between business partners.
We all know that here in the United Arab Emirates and in the Arab world as a whole, personalized contacts are very important. Business is very personal, so you have to know those people who are in the market. You have to build up relationships, and based on these relationships, you can personal relationships, you can build up business relationships. We know the people, we know the market, and we bring this together. I welcome you to the second General Assembly of our organization.
In the Gulf region, the AHK is the official representative at trade shows, which are of importance to German companies. On site, it provides a wide range of services to exhibitors and visitors, which includes travel arrangements, stand construction, catering and interpreting. Additionally, the AHK guides exhibitors and visitors from the Gulf region to Germany. It informs about the different trade fairs and arranges exhibition space. Abu Dhabi, the capital, 150 kilometers away from Dubai. Abu Dhabi is one of the most important business locations in the UAE. Abu Dhabi has 94% of the oil and gas reserves in the UAE. Contrary to Dubai, which is focused on the services sector, Abu Dhabi tries to attract industries from abroad to start producing here. The neighboring country of Oman is interesting for Germany within the area of tourism. A large role is played by the industrial harbour of Sohar. Close by, there is a German university. Sultan Qaboos is a friend of Germany and frequently spends his holidays at the Starnberger Lake. Our role is to support German companies during their market entry and connect Omani companies with German companies. As such, we get a lot of inquiries. We help in finding business partners and, of course, support trade delegations. When politicians are involved, this happens in cooperation with the German embassy. About 30 delegations are looked after by the AHK each year at their locations in the Emirates, Qatar, Kuwait and Oman. During visits of politicians, it attends to the accompanying business representatives. It selects high-ranking local contacts for meetings and organizes networking events.
Guten Morgen to each and every one of you here.
Over the last years, all German chancellors have visited the Gulf region. Important German politicians are regular visitors, and the German foreign minister has attended on several occasions.
These
business delegations are very important for industry and commerce here in Dubai. Our company has been active for 20 years in Dubai. Our primary business is the import of food products from Germany. When the AHK invited a foodstuff delegation from Germany, our company made first contacts with several German companies, which we are now representing. Also in Germany, the AHK arranges meetings with Emirati business representatives.
The first Majlis, which is placed in Munich last year, it was very good idea, which is we were there with family and other German colleagues, our German partners, and it was good idea during summer, which is a lot of Emirati. They go to Munich for holiday, and same time they can have this kind of Majlis business relation with Germans. And I think in future it should be also continue this idea.
Qatar, a state with 1.7 million inhabitants and the highest income per capita in the world.
Doha or Qatar is for the time being the most dynamic market here in the Arab Peninsula. Especially due to the huge infrastructure projects which are in the pipeline to develop the so-called Vision 2030, but especially also to prepare for the Soccer Championship 2022. Here we see huge perspectives also for German companies, not only the big ones, but also the small ones. And we are continuously increasing our office there, our team, and our network in Qatar.
In the United Arab Emirates, the AHK is now focusing on the field of education. Education and training of all sorts is of great political relevance here in the UAE. We've shown our commitment to this and have consequently founded an AHK Academy. With this, we seek to provide educational services not only to our members, but also to non-members and the Emirati society. Around 40 seminars, trainings and presentations are currently offered by the AHK per year. The topics range from questions concerning starting a business, local employment law and marketing communication, all the way to inheritance law and the legal rights of women in the UAE. The AHK plays an increasing role also in Emirati examinations and certifies the completion of vocational trainings similar to German standards. The Zayed Higher Organization for Humanitarian Care and Special Needs operates two of the most renowned facilities for special needs people in the UAE. It places particular importance on the high educational standards of its workshop instructors.
We start to do the accreditation with AHK in UAE, and now, thanks to God, we reach the level to have the accreditation from Germany. Why it's Germany? Because I think we start with GIZ, which is German Technology Corporation, and we visit many factories and institutes in Germany. So we see that they have more or a good experience to deal with the handicap in the factories and the workshops.
The awarded certificates attest that the training of the workshop instructors conforms to German standards. In addition, the AHK ensures the special need friendliness of the workshops and the ability of the instructors to engage with their students.
Maybe it's good to put more on education and children education or university to involve more Emirati in education in Germany, and opposite, yeah, which is how the British, I mean, before, for example, like I was studying, I was in London and I was in a state later on. When you study somewhere, of course, then next I send my cousin and my brothers, 9 of them, to United States. Why? Because of culture, because of education, these more relation it comes, you know. But that time, for example, Germany, nobody was going to Germany. The relation was not that strong, the language. But today we started.
In 2010, the AHK for the first time organized a summer camp in Germany for Emirati students from a scientific high school. They learned the principles of metal processing in a training center. After 2 weeks, the students changed into various companies in the region, where they experienced the working life through an internship. As part of an extensive recreational program, the students enjoyed a trip to a climbing park and, of course, visited the capital of the country.
Everything in Berlin is fantastic. The weather, there is rain here.
These social events of the AHK are extremely popular with the German community in Dubai and Abu Dhabi, no matter if you're big or small. Whether Nikolaufest or Family's Day, the Company's Cup, Oktoberfest, or Asparagus Dinner, these all provide a welcome chance for Germans living in the Emirates to celebrate with their fellow countrymen.
Thank you so much.